Hi everybody, my name is Jason Angel, and I'm Senator from the great state of Louisiana. Why thank you, Mama. I'm proud to be from Louisiana. It's a place with good people, with good hearts who are trying to make themselves and their families more prosperous and more happy. And that's why I was sent to the Senate, because I knew that I could do that for people. I could help them to achieve the goals and dreams that they have. You know, I know here in Louisiana, we've been through some hard times. Hurricane Katrina, rising price of oil, seems like a real David versus Goliath story, just trying to get things done lately. But you know what? That's why I've supported legislation that'll help us produce more energy here at home through nuclear energy and through our oil, petroleum that we have just littered throughout the land in Alaska and offshore. And I've done this at the same time making sure to keep an account to protect this environment so that our children have a future. And speaking of our children, I've also written and supported legislation that takes violent video games out of the hands of our children, and also it takes those who would commit violent acts against our children off the streets, puts them away for a long time. So that's why I want you to send me back to Washington, to protect our families, to strengthen our economy, and to put Louisiana on the forefront of American industry. You know what? I can sit here and talk about myself all day long, and you ain't gonna believe me until you hear some words from my constituents. Let's hear what some people are saying about me.
He's the best.
This guy did deliver us one of the city's biggest crime lords.
He moves the puck. He's got great vision on the ice.
He's too fast, Gary. I can't stick with him.
He's more than an athlete. He's an artist.
He pays early. He comes on time.
My ex-wife loves him.
Exceptionally hardworking, infinitely fair-minded, and most importantly, a fierce friend.
A farm boy, poor and perfect, with eyes like the sea after a storm.
I think you're beautiful, and I like your car.
It's this man. It's the compassion. It's the dignity. It's the wisdom. It's the horse sense of the guy that gets you.
I think we're in pretty good hands.
You like an answer to our prayer.
Somewhere close by is a man who can help us. Look, he bested you with strength, your greatness. He bested me with steel. He must have outthought Vicini. And a man who can do that.
He's the man you should vote for, the United States Senator. I'm Jason Angel, and I approve this message. Hi, I'm Jason Angel. I'm not your run-of-the-mill typical politician. I went to Washington because I deeply cared about the constituents and the people who were voting for me, and even them that aren't. I went down there as a public servant knowing that everything I did was going to affect the people there personally. Now some people, they just didn't feel the same way. Eric Wolf, my opponent for example, running this campaign, he didn't even have the decency to show up sometimes when we were debating things like nuclear energy or digging for oil in random places. You know what? I think a politician should be there for his people. And I think the people should be approving of them politicians. And that's why it just deeply sorrows me to hear some of the things they're saying about him.
He bought a dream house. He worked a lifetime to save for a down payment.
He swooped down with his bag full of money and grabbed it out from under us. Stay as far away from him as possible.
I have reason to believe that he is an escaped prisoner, possibly dangerous.
And I noticed that he wears those leopard-spotted underwears, bikini style, sir.
This man is crazy.
The most evil man in the world.
Oh!
Yeah.
He is not a man of God.
Everything he's done violates the doctor-patient relationship, and now he's in there with our son.
He kissed me, man.
He knows I do not love him.
Well, who needs him, baby? What's the matter with the fella?
Well, he's a bit of an eccentric, sir. His wife is crippled. His children are on the brink of starvation.
He's vile and cruel.
He made me sleep outside, he didn't give me any breakfast, and he doesn't have a dog. He's a dirty trash can full of poop.
I'm Jason Angel, and I approve this here message.